For the first time today, we have another caster joining us. He is an English caster.
What an interesting name.
Yeah.
He must have been inspired by Jim.
You know, we're the Ducklings, and he's the chicken man. It's good. I approve
Instant
of all.
beef.
It's instant beef.
We're the only birds here. At least we can fly.
Right?
Yeah. This is a chicken. It's basically a mammal bird. Are ostriches and emus mammals? Do they have feathers, or do they have fur also?
What? They have feathers.
I mean, they have feathers, but do they have fur?
Chickens have feathers.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if an ostrich has fur. But we'll get into that later. We can talk about the ostrich, emus, and chickens later, because right now, this man is no chicken. He's actually a bug. He's a bug race. He's playing for Storm Gaming, representing Canada and Sweden as well. It is Namshar. The sweet Canadian.
And spawning in at the bottom right-hand corner of Lightshade LE, we have the American Protoss player, the Blue Protoss, representing Root Gaming. It is DisK.
All right. What is going to happen here? We haven't really had any cheese too much from Namshar.
I mean, I don't think he needs to, right? For the most part, he's been like the player reacting to aggression, other than the pull first we saw like before. But oh, interesting.
Nice.
This just trying to fake him out?
I don't know.
Because Namshar spots it.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no forge. He's just chilling behind the
middle
middle
really
line.
cost him anything to act weird though with this probe. Ooh, that's risky. I would have pulled all my drones.
Oh yeah.
Just to surround that guy.
Yeah,
all right.
DisK, he's just being cheeky here with this probe. Why not?
I'm sorry, I just had to look up what ostriches are. Are they considered mammals? What are they? They have feathers, but they also have fur, I believe, or hair on them. Apparently, they're in their own category of animal, and they have the biggest eyes of any land animal.
There you go.
There you go. Ostriches got the biggest eyes. And probably eggs.
So, you know, people eat like fish eggs and fish eyes. Is ostrich eyes a thing? Is that like a delicacy?
Ooh. I'm sure it'd be very juicy.
Good.
Biting in it. Have you ever like dissected anything in school?
No, I have not. It's just not a thing.
I don't know what I've done. I dissected, I think it was like a sheep eye in school. It was pretty gross.
God, what?
Yeah, in science class.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and squirted everywhere.
Oh God, I know that. I thought like the go-to was like dissecting a frog in America, right?
Yeah, I thought so too. And I dissected a goat eye and owl poop.
Oh my God. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. It's very. I don't know. America's weird.
We had none of that. We didn't dissect. We had like a chicken like wing or something, and we like messed around with it to see like how like the muscles and like the tendons and all that stuff like maneuvered things around and all that.
Did you get to take it home and eat it after?
No.
Wow. Did they just waste the chicken wing and throw them out?
Yes.
Oh, that's a sin.
You know why? Because chickens are the inferior creature of the sky. Okay.
It's so good.
They do.
They're like mini ostriches.
Sure.
They can't fly, but they're birds.
What
the Dark Templar Shrine was scouted.
It has not been scouted yet, which is the crazy thing. Here we go. He's going in and okay, he's spots it.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he got it. He saw it, but did he see it?
That's the question. I was so confused because we had like both Overlords with Overlord speed go in, but they didn't commit all the way, and I was like, what?
Yeah. I thought that's because he already saw it.
Yeah, it was weird. But he ended up going in, and here we go. Spores on the way. He knows that there are DTs, and just in time because the DTs they morph in. Yo,
But they could still win this fight just straight up, honestly.
Yeah, they could still dive on the spore. Oh, no, doesn't commit. Oh.
Oh, God. Oh, God. It went down. There's no vision. This is getting dangerous. Is this how DisK goes? Is this the way?
I think the third's going to go down. The spore comes over to borrow, and it's going to take some time, but there's no energy for transfuse. Oh, can he save it? Can he save it?
He can't even. Oh, my God. He's got. Oh, no layer.
Wow.
I can't believe he got a transfuse right at the last second for that. Oh, God.
That. I am never that lucky.
Yeah, none of us are.
Wow, that was looking so. And you know what? This would have gone down if we saw that DisK. He was like a little bit tentative at first to dive in with the DTs. He was like, "Oh, should I? Shouldn't I?" And he was like, he wasn't too sure. So for like maybe 3 seconds, he didn't go in, and
We could have changed the game. Could have got that base.
I mean, he still could, I guess, like with Archons, but
Question mark.
we'll see.
Yeah, I think that's all we can do is just. I don't even know what to cast here. I just want to sit in silence and see what goes down. That's actually a really good matchup.
Yeah, we got the Archons messing around, flying throughout the bases, trying to find some damage here and there. Has to be careful though. You know, there are spores and they are chipping away at the Warp Prism.
Yeah, and you don't often see the DT opener, so I feel like this is a little disrespectful, cheeky from DisK, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very old school. It's not very popular compared to like Lava Depths or Stargate opening or anything like that. But to be fair, it almost worked, right? He almost got the hatchery.
Yeah.
That would have been huge. Would have changed everything if he got it.
Yeah, definitely. If I ever had a Liquipedia page, I would want it to say professional NA troll. Professional NA triggering. Favorite activities triggering NA players. Oh, that's great. Especially, where's Darking at? I need Darking in the chat so I can trigger him some.
Dark, I saw him earlier. Darking, where are you?
Yeah, he was there. Where's he at with the facts? He's like, actually, in America. And then he said something really smart, and we're just like, nah, that's BS.
Right, nah, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right at all.
Oh god. But things just kind of slowing down. Namshar, of course, he threw down the Hydra Den, so he's going for a Hydra Roach at the moment. I imagine he's going to be going into Lurkers and then Viper towards that late game composition. And DisK, he's doing other things, being interesting.
Yeah, I feel like they're both playing a different game here. This is pretty rough, though. I love this for DisK. Stalker, Immortal, Sentries. It's kind of a cheap move here, and Namshar seems to really be wanting to go for that Roach Hydra. Was it Namshar that we just saw go up against another Protoss?
Yeah, against Ricci.
Yeah, Ricci, there we go. And he did try to go for the Hydras when Ricci went for the Zealot rush, so I guess this is his thing here, which I don't mind. I do like the Hydra Roach composition. I do it often, I just don't understand how it works with the gas. You really got to take your gases really fast.
Yeah. We'll see if he has enough gases to sustain himself on this. And oh my god, the Warp Prism. Be careful.
Yeah,
but
all you really need is a handful of Hydras here.
Exactly. Maybe even a Spore just in case. But it's a distraction as DisK is coming in through the south with his main army. And there's not that many Ravagers, and there's plenty of energy for force fields.
Yeah, he has to get really good with these Crucibles. I don't think he's going to be able to get it. He actually completely cuts off just the 2 Ravagers. He should have jumped on that. That was a little weird there.
Yeah, there was an opportunity for him to keep pushing, but he wasn't feeling it.
I wonder if you put some changelings on hold position, can you still force field over them?
Oh, interesting.
That might be a new defense. I got to test that out. Fear Dragon, get on it. I think he stopped making those useless facts videos, which were so cool.
I know, right? They weren't useless. They were, well, they were, but
Name one you use.
they were entertaining at least. Uh-oh. I feel like DisK, his engagements, he's fighting so scared. I feel like he can do so much with what he has.
I feel like he could also.
There we go.
I don't know. Namshar's maxed out here. Laser giraffes in here somewhere. He's getting another robo. He's getting Zealot legs, which he doesn't have yet, surprisingly. He's out of shield. Oh, he had one full sentry there that went down. And wow, I like this. The War Prism with the Archons there did go down, but the Archons were able to commit some damage, cause some damage, even throwing in some DTs here. And there's so many stalkers. He's going to keep blinking and blinking. And I think he's getting a little scared. I think he should keep pushing here.
Yeah, like multiple times this game, it feels like DisK is almost like respecting Namshar too much. He's like, oh, I don't know, like he's very scared to engage. To be fair, at that moment, I think it was okay because Namshar he's remaxing, and you don't want to be caught out. But earlier, also, definitely,
he's been taking some pretty good engagement, so I don't mind him playing it safe. But he's lost nothing here, and he's picking off Lings. He's picking off some Hydras. He's even I believe he's gonna clear the creep. I don't think he actually has any sort of vision here.
Oh yeah, he has to be careful though. Again, there are so many Hydras with this army. You're pointing it out before. Namshar is essentially maxed out.
Yeah, he does have the Zealots though. Zealot legs finished. So as these Zealot run-bys get cleaned up, that means he can throw in the Zealots into his main army. And he's pretty close to maxing out himself, DisK here. Disruptors are here as well, and he's even going for the Stormy boys here.
Oh, I love it. Except Storm, it only just started. He only has 2 Disruptors in his army. They have to count. He has to land them.
And he did not land.
Oh god.
He had one job. If you could just target fire that one Overseer, come in with a couple DTs thrown in here.
Yeah, he definitely could. There we go. Finally, we have some sentries coming in. Like, force fields could do so much because there's 0 Ravagers with this army.
And yeah, he's not gonna be able to attack into this. I wouldn't mind seeing him split up his army. Or maybe a Ling run by, but at the same time, another Zealot run by from DisK up there in the center northern portion of the map, and is getting some damage done.
Yeah.
He took out the base earlier.
Yeah, the hatchery.
Here.
Yeah, the hatchery went down earlier. 4 drones went down again, pulling Namshar's army all the way to the north, which means DisK has a little bit of an opportunity to snipe another base.
And at the same time, Namshar is taking a full-on engagement to the north. And this is going to get a little bit base tradey here. I think it's more in favor of DisK. He could kill
both. Like this hatchery was low earlier, and the bottom left, it's like already at half health.
Yeah, and it's completely cut off. I think he's going to do a recall here and then walk home. No recall? You madman. I think he's going to take the loss.
Oh god, I mean, he actually left a couple of units for the bottom left. If he takes it out, he's gonna be okay, but I'm very surprised he didn't recall.
Yeah, they're going there to take it out now, and I love this. DT's here, knowing that there's no vision. Oh, is he gonna get the base? Come on!
One more!
Oh god! With his final shot, he got it. Wow, what a play. Namshar taking out that base. They're going tit for tat, blow for blow. At the same time, DisK managed to expand to the northeastern portion of the map, so he does have another base coming up. Worker count is highly in favor of Namshar. Both players are not quite maxed out. This is so much lurker, though.
Yeah, there are so many lurkers here. There are Colossus, there are Disruptors. Surprisingly, there's no High Templar with his army, even though Storm is done.
I do like this composition for DisK. He has multiple means of splash damage here with the laser giraffes, the Colossus there, and he has the Disruptors in there, and a lot of blink stalkers so he can blink on things. He's got a very god, that's weird. Awkward. He's got a very nice composition here. Oh, I love that. If you throw some DTs in there, it's going to be very hard to get all these units. They do so much damage.
Yeah, and honestly, that was a big loss for Namshar. He just lost like 6 lurkers for free.
I think he got a couple Zealots out of it, but that's not the trade you want at this point in the game. He's sitting on really 3 base economy right now, as his 4th base and 5th base are being trying to remade. He's even maynarding drones from the wrong base. They're like long distance mining when he has an unsaturated base already there.
Yeah, but he has so much firepower, so much DPS with these lurkers. I don't know if you saw, but like almost half of the stalkers just completely evaporated.
Oh, good disruptor shots, good unburrows, good reburrows, good disruptor shot there. He killed it before he was able to get the shot off. And
the GTs.
Oh wow, that's great.
That's
great.
the perfect position to be in. Jesus Christ, look how many drones are dying.
Oh, that's dirty. And all because if you look at that base that they're coming from, it's unsaturated and it is it's fully built. So that was kind of a huge mistake by Namshar. I believe this is now kind of an all-in from him. He's got to cause damage.
Oh my god, so many lurkers just died. Like the lurker count was basically reset. Like
Namshar's now lower on workers and DisK.
I just checked. Namshar has 0 lurkers left. He has no lurkers.
Wow, and his bank is pretty much non-existent right now. He has really no mining also. Oh no, this is huge! Oh, the disruptors! Oh my gosh, that was the best kind of engagement there that Namshar could have taken, but I still think DisK is favored here.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, look how many disruptors he has. He just lost like 3 or 4 for free, but he still has plenty more where that came from. The supplies are looking pretty even though, but as you said, Namshar, like, he needs money, like, he needs those resources to make more lurkers.
They're even on workers and bases right now, so I don't think that's the greatest position for our Zerg player in the North Namshar here.
Yeah, definitely. Like, the lurkers are not done. There are 7 on the way, but they're a little bit vulnerable right now.
So many disruptors. If you can micro these disruptors properly, the lurkers won't really ever get a chance to engage. Transfuse, that is nice. Oh my god, no vision. There we go. There's one spore in the front.
Yeah, luckily the spore was in position. You know, we have an overseer and a spore here to the bottom left as well, so it's going to be a little bit difficult for the DTs to get damage done, but, you know, DisK is trying.
I love this. Just 2 DTs running around the map. Namshar finally getting the economy back, getting a decent-sized bank. But I don't think you want a decent-sized bank here. I think you just want to max out and make units.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's just struggling with the gas a little bit. Like, he has a lot of minerals. Like, maybe he should invest in a couple of lings.
A couple ling run-bys at least, because I don't think lings will do damage in a straight-up engagement against this army. But that base to the northeast for DisK is exposed.
Yeah, it definitely is. Like, a ling run by would actually do so much because 14 drones just go down to the DT. Zealots harassing to the top as well. And again, so much supply is forced from Namshar to deal with like a handful of units. And now DisK is going in. And again, just naked lurkers. Yeah,
DisK has only lost 23 workers, which sounds like a lot. But compared to Namshar's 51 worker loss, it's not that bad.
Oh.
This is a very micro-intensive game, but every hit takes off a good chunk of the health of these lurkers, or I'm sorry, these disruptors. So I think it would be a good idea. Call me crazy, but like maybe some Phoenix and thrown in here to take out the overseers. Oh, and here he goes. He's gonna take out the base. Recall instantly. He's gonna get out of there. He doesn't want to waste his units. He knows he can't afford it.
Yeah, definitely. It's so important that he recalled there.
Ooh, the side storms coming in here. Oh my gosh, that was great.
Oh my god, almost. Yeah, every single Hydra goes down. Again, that's so expensive, but Namshar, he actually has an insane bank. Look at that, 2k, 1k for gas as well.
Yeah, what's his plan here? 17 Hydras. No late game. Does he even have a hive? Upgrades, anything of the sorts?
Ah, god.
Yeah.
More lurkers go down, such expensive losses, and he does have a hive, but where are the Vipers, right? Vipers to yoink in the Disruptors and the Colossus into lurkers would have been amazing a couple of minutes ago, but yeah, it's just been so scrappy, just Hydra lurker.
Yeah, it's so hard to focus on the macro. You know, getting upgrades and new units is macro as you're trying to defend on different fronts from DTs and Zealots and going for the counterattack, and here we see them both attacking in at the same time. And we do have a couple Zealots here, but the main army is going for the throat, going into the main area of the production of Namshar.
Yeah. It's important to note that recall's on cooldown, like he used it earlier, so now he's not going to be able to go for it again.
Yeah, he did already expand to the south, though, taking the final base that I think is within his reach. Oh, God, and this will cripple Namshar.
Yeah, we're just full base trade at the moment. We'll see when DisK decides to turn around, and after killing that base, he decides to. I don't know if this is the right move, but we'll see if he's going to be able to come back home and defend.
Yeah, this is getting dicey. I don't know how this plays out. Ooh, that is bad. No more Stalkers. Nothing but Zealots here.
Yeah.
No more Archons either.
Honestly, I like this from Namshar because I think this was his only play. Like, to force this position, and now, like, to force this to go up a ramp into, like, upgraded lurkers, like, this is ideal.
Yeah, this is how you make a lot with nothing is, if you get lurkers into the main base on top of ramps, on top of production, that's how you win. I've won plenty of games where I don't have any army at all, but a couple of lurkers on a ramp or in a tight spot can really win you the game. There's no way he could even attack this. He's got to get his whole army up the ramp before he actually hits the attack button.
Exactly.
Which means army's gonna die before they get there.
Like, DisK can't even mine from the low ground because of these lurkers. Like, they have enough range to do that. So DisK, he's down to one base economy. Meanwhile, though, he did split up his army on the other side of the map, and like there is no mining whatsoever happening for Namshar either.
Yeah, they're both really not mining anything, but Namshar is the bigger army, so I think eventually Namshar can just creep and crawl his way to victory here.
I mean, the problem is that I feel like Namshar is stuck in the main. Like, I don't think he can leave, right?
Yeah.
And DisK, he's mining on one base. That's better than.
But he has no production.
That right? Yeah, you're not wrong. That's true. He doesn't have any production. He can't make anything.
Yeah. Except maybe static. No, not even static. Yeah, static defense maybe.
Yeah, he's rebuilding. Left. He's just rebuilding everything.
He's making his gateway right now.
Oh god, the disruptors are getting ready.
How are the splits and the... Okay, he's gonna try and blink forward. As soon as these lurkers are in position, he's gonna try and disrupt them. Oh no, he didn't expect there to be another disruptor shot.
Oh god,
he miscounted.
Oh god.
Did he shoot 6 disruptors or 5? Oh god. Namshar's feeling lucky. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna back off, retreat, not take the engagement just quite yet. DisK is slowly gaining time here and gaining more and more units. We're not quite yet, but every second that goes by, he's getting closer and closer to the victory. He's mining no gas right now, strictly minerals. He's gonna warp in, I guess, a whole bunch of zealots.
I mean, DisK is currently heavily supply blocked. So first he has to make all these pylons, and then he can start finally making an army. Namshar, he has like this one base mining, and that's it. But as you were pointing out, like, he does have like a pretty big army. Like, he has a lot of hydras. So DisK has to be so careful with how he engages. Oh god.
Disruptor shots go off. Target fire on the disruptors. He gets one. The other one hits a good shot. The army is A-moving. Oh man.
Oh god.
Not A-moving, I'm sorry. They were all right-clicked, and he did lose a lot of hydras for that.
Yeah.
And the base was killed.
Just the move command was just at the wrong moment. He lost so much supply for free, and now it's still up in the air.
Yeah, now this is looking better and better for DisK every moment that goes by, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
S in the chat for Namshar throwing the game.
I mean, we'll see. Like, again, only just now that the final 2 pylons are going to be done. DisK is finally not supply blocked, so he can start making some units. And Namshar...
He got the robo.
Yeah, he can just warp in.
Right. Vision, okay. I guess he doesn't want to lose his last ounce of vision, getting some zealots here. If he split his army up and maybe like, I would like to see him make a warp prism and go into the main of Namshar while also hitting the final mining base. Take out that Hydra Den.
No, Namshar's pushing in. He's going for it.
Oh god, this is going to be a hard defense here for DisK. He doesn't have any sort of static defense. Taking out half of the lurkers. There was only 4. Taking out a big chunk of the Hydras. Blink Stalkers blinking forward. And I think we've seen DisK do it right here. There's only 1 lurker left. A couple more for reinforcements in the back.
Yeah, I think he's done it. There's only 3 lurkers remaining, and so many Hydras have already gone down. Like, Namshar, he just doesn't have the army supply.
Yeah, and he is getting a complete surround here with the Immortals, Colossus, Stalkers on the other side. GG is called. DisK takes it. That is just game number 1 for Namshar versus DisK. That was quite the G1.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't mind if the entire series went this way.
That was great. That was beautiful. Um, yeah, like DisK, like in the end, he was just trading more efficiently and then just like harassing consistently to the north, to the south, getting so many worker kills with his DTs and zealot run bys. I love that Namshar went for the base trade, right? I think that was definitely the move to go for. But yeah, he couldn't defend, like he couldn't hold on to his own side of the map, and that was great.
I don't know what he could have done there.
Mm-hmm.
Recalled his lurkers. I don't know, man. That's a rough one. Maybe split up his lurkers and hydras a little bit more. Maybe try and move up when he was after he got done destroying the whole natural and main and production. I think he could have gone and maybe like moved half his army up, split it, try and ended it right then and there. I think the big thing is he never went into hive tech. No lurker, no vipers were ever made.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing that was really missing. You know, when we say Hydra Lurker, it's usually followed by the word Viper. You know, that's the army composition you want to be going for. And he, even though he had Hive, 0 Vipers.
Yeah, lurkers, you just want army near you to murder them and meat grinder them, or I guess in this instance, metal grind them, mech grind them, Protoss grind them. But yeah, and you know, Vipers are really good for yoinking things into that grinder. It's kind of like when you have a blender and you have the little stick that pushes things down into the blender. I don't know what that is, but if there's a name for it, that's what Vipers are. And here we are in the bottom right-hand corner. Can he bring it back? He is the Swedish Canadian playing for Storm Gaming. It is none other than Namshar.
And spawning in at the top left-hand corner of Death Aura LE, we have the Canadian Protoss player. He's blue. He is representing Root Gaming. It is DisK.
DisK. Let's see what he can do here. We got high hopes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Again, I do think that he was playing a little bit scared a lot. But you were saying how, like, you know what, it isn't necessarily the worst thing to just, you know, play it safe, you know, and just take your little advantages here and there and like slowly accumulate over time.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good player, and I think he knows he can win it here if he plays it safe like he did last game. He got a little bit dicey last game, but he still pulled it off somehow.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I guess not somehow. We saw how he did it. He did it in a great fashion.
Just complete solid play coming out from DisK.
Yeah. Very solid, even though he almost lost it. I'm interested to see here. I wouldn't mind seeing Namshar at least get one game off of DisK.
I mean, he has it in him, right? It was close. It was a very close game.
Yeah, super close.
Yeah, and I mean, we've seen Namshar get out of control on Death Aura before, and just like take all the bases, take the rich Vespene gas bases as well. Something that was really cool is that DisK, unlike the Riddler, was doing a decent job at like stopping the creep spread.
Yeah, that was the one good thing. I don't think once we're at this level of the bracket or this deep in the bracket, they're gonna let the creep get that far. These players know too well.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. As you know, this time we do have a Stargate opener coming out from DisK. I wouldn't mind some Oracle play. It feels like it's been a while. We haven't had it at all today, so I kind of want some.
Yeah, we've had a Stargate and no Oracle. All right, so we're getting the basic opener, nothing crazy, and let's see what is made here first. I'm gonna assume a Void Ray.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine so. We'll see as the Stargate does finish up. Of course, the Overlord did make it in, and oh, Phoenix. Okay,
it's Phoenix first. Is he gonna go Mass Phoenix? We haven't seen Mass Phoenix in forever.
Yeah. I mean, I miss it. We haven't casted enough Paco Mike in recent times, you know. If the Phoenix comes out and kills the Overlord, it's possible. It's possible that he throws down a second Stargate.
It would be great. But I guess nowadays, if you're gonna go mass anything, you just go Void Ray opener into Yep, there goes Oracle.
Yeah, it's just a Phoenix Oracle opener to begin with. A little bit more old school because there's no Void Ray instead. But yeah, we'll see how DisK plays this out. I do like the DisK isn't doing the same thing 2 games in a row as last time he went for the early DTs.
Did he not hear about the new Protoss patch? Void Rays are in. Void Rays are hot. Phoenix are not.
Void
How
Rays.
slow it kills that Overlord. That's probably why people go Void Ray. Takes about a quarter of the time to kill an Overlord.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what else? Motherships. Motherships are in as well.
Yeah. Motherships, recalling from the mothership is in again. Even using the slow, what is it, like time warp or something? That slow zone. I would like to see that used a little bit more creatively, but who knows?
Yeah, the mothership, its abilities used to be useful.
Yeah.
There was a time when the mothership core was the thing, but
oh, the mothership core was great.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't want to say great because I'm a Zerg player, but it was a cool thing that used to exist that doesn't anymore.
It was a unit.
It's like dinosaurs, like, you know, they sound cool, but I'm glad they don't exist anymore because it'd be terrifying.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that would be awful if dinosaurs existed right now. People in the chat are probably triggered, like, technically crocodiles are dinosaurs and ostriches are dinosaurs.
I'm just saying, I would eat a dinosaur. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Man, that's a lot of meat. I wonder what they taste like.
Right? That's what I mean.
One dinosaur could feed a whole village for months. Now, 3 or 4 is ideal here. He's gonna get 3 and get out.
Yeah, it does keep both oracles alive. One of them did get quite low, so he has to be a little bit careful with that. And oh, okay, we do see DisK. Last time he switched into Blink Stalkers with +1. This time, Charge Lots on +1.
Interesting. I don't know if he saw this, but Namshar is going for the Baneling Nest.
Ooh, okay. Oh my god, this is like almost, I don't want to say a hard counter, but this is great from Namshar. He's getting Banelings and +1 melee.
Yeah, +1 melee is a real killer here. Banelings and Lings, like slow Banes might not be that scary, but you throw on the Lings and +1, yeah, it's rough. He already got the Roach Warren, so he's gonna have Roach Ling Bane, which is a hard counter to this push here.
Yeah, definitely. Like this is what you want against Charged Lots and Archons as well, right? You're gonna have like the Lings to surround and like your Roach Ravager.
And I hope he gets an early Storm here because he's already gonna be able to produce the Psionic Stormy boys. And I think he's just gonna have to sit back at home and defend here. I don't think he's gonna be able to push out too much.
I feel like
he can use these for creep clearing though if he wants these oracles.
Yeah, like I feel like if DisK decides to push out, his army's just gonna get like eaten. It's like a dinosaur, you know. It's just
it'll end. it'll end in a recall.
Definitely, it's not gonna end well.
It's super oversaturated.
Oh god.
Oh, so many queens.
Oh god.
Oh, does that spore get it? Oh. Wow, he's got a vision there too with an observer. He should just be clearing creep with that thing.
Yeah, he needs to calm down and okay, here we go. DisK, he's pushing out. He's got a decent amount
of. He needs to calm down, and then he's like, oh, he's pushing out. He's not being calm at all.
Yeah, he's not calm at all. He's got 2 Immortals. He's got his Archons. He's got his Gateway army, and he's gonna be running head first into all these Banelings, Roaches, and Ravagers.
Okay. I don't know who would win this right here. He's got to put the Archons in the front, which he does. Good job. Good job. The micro's going to be intense here. Archons. Shield. Oh, no. The Zealots all get taken down. He crocodiles down a couple of his own Banelings at the same time. Banelings are coming through. Archons are being perfectly microed here. One of the Archons does go down. The Immortals are still alive, which is huge. And I think it was held, but DisK did take a pretty good battle as far as the micro went there.
Yeah, it's important that he kept his Immortals alive. He kept the majority of his Archons alive as well. He did lose 2, but 2 others remained, and he backs off. I like this. He actually is calming down now. He realizes that he's got Baneling speed. He's got Ling Bane. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's looking pretty nuts here. What a game. What a game. This is by no means an easy win for either of these players. Namshar is going to try poke in and do some damage, but this is just not enough army to damage here.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, there are a bunch of High Templar. Storm isn't done yet, though, so they're just kind of like, he's just trying to buy time and gather energy. And
he's also attacking at the north at DisK's other base. At the same time, DisK is going for a Warp Prism drop and Warp in at the main base of Namshar. So, oh my god, 18 probes in the blink of an eye go down just like that. Oh my gosh, Namshar is going to win it here.
Yeah.
The counterattack didn't do any damage from DisK.
Yeah, there's just too much. The counterattack is only just now coming in. And Namshar, he just walks away. He killed a Nexus and he killed an entire mineral line.
Yeah, that's rough. That's a really good play here by Namshar. He might be able to actually pull it off. There's a lot of Zealots, though.
Yeah, the Zealots, they get cleaned up in the end, and there's still plenty of Queens here to chase away the War Prison. War Prison's not going to get anything done. And now DisK, like, he's just going to be forced to just defend. That's it.
He lost an entire mineral line and a base.
Yeah, yeah. He was just being...
more storm.
Yeah, he was just being a little bit too greedy because, again, he had a lot of supply in, like, High Templar, and they couldn't do anything because Storm wasn't done. They were just sitting there.
Also, he has no shield batteries, no cannons for defense, no sort of static.
Yeah.
Nothing. He's got one shield and one cannon over there at the north, and still, that's in reaction to the Baneling run by that killed an entire mineral line. Exactly.
Like, he didn't have anything here at his fourth base. He didn't have any static structures whatsoever. Ooh, and now Namshar, he's again, there's something about Death Aura, you know, like he's got the creep spread halfway across the map, he's got like a massive army, he's dealing with the War Prism, like he's perfectly fine.
He's going Roach Ravager Bane this time. No, none of that Hydra Roach stuff here. That was a good idea to have the Storm there ready, but one Storm is not enough. Oh my god. Oh man, come on. What are you doing, DisK? What are you doing?
Ugh.
They literally just walked in the front door.
They did. They just walked right on in, and there's just what is there left? He's going again.
There's nothing left to kill, mate. You're gonna get like 4 more workers, maybe, through all those things. 2. I was close. But yeah, I mean, Namshar is pretty much maxed out. Oh god, look at that wall there.
That's disgusting.
Quite the wall. Yeah. I haven't seen that in a while, but I bet that would be very disgusting in real life. Reminds me of Godzilla.
Oh god, the old Godzilla movie?
Yeah. It was like from like early 2000s. I don't remember which year, maybe like 2003 or something.
Yeah.
And there's like one building they walk in, and it's just alien eggs everywhere.
Yeah.
Or cocoons.
Pretty much were all the and then there were like little baby Godzillas that they had to fight.
Yeah, little baby Godzillas in them.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Was it a great movie?
It's greatly awful.
I loved it as
Storm
a kid.
in the front. Oh, the Storm. Oh, one Baneling just was able to connect with the majority of everything here, but not too much. Damage from the Storms here. Oh my gosh. And while the Storms were pretty good, DisK just doesn't have the army to back it up.
Yeah, the Banelings get into the middle line. 47 probes go down as there was another Baneling run by.
That is just GG right there, man. He's lost a total of 85 probes this game.
Jesus Christ.
Namshar has lost 9. So we're looking at 9 to 80. Almost 10 times the workers lost here.
He's lost 85 probes. That's more workers than I make in a regular game. That's just
yeah, it's a Zerg.
That's too much.
I remember the last time I actually made that many workers in a game.
Oh god, and it's like Namshar, he's just gonna keep going. He just keeps remaking Banelings, just keeps running them in, and there's not at a certain point the Banelings is just gonna kill the Nexus. Like the Nexus is just getting lower and lower on health.
Yeah, I don't know here, man. He's not looking so hot.
DisK, he's looking like a Godzilla right now.
Yeah,
it's not good.
It's not good at all. I mean, Godzilla looks pretty strong, though.
That was the movie where the main character, he was like a worm expert, right? He was like a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
DisK is looking like a baby Godzilla in one of those cocoons. Cocoonzilla.
Did you watch the Godzilla animated series that came out after it?
Yeah, it was It was terrible. Not my style, but I get what they were going for. Yeah, Namshar can just continue to trade inefficiently here. He's got more army. Oh my god, I don't know if that was that. Yeah, see, you saw 50 Banelings going to an Archon to kill it, and that's when DisK knows this man is too rich and he GG's out.
Oof.
Game 3. This is a best of 5, isn't it?
Yeah, best of 5.
Shoo, what a best of 5. Canada versus Canada, something we don't see too often here. And Asuna actually did qualify, beating out Juggernaut Jason. Vindicta versus Masa is still currently underway, and Jon Snow is fighting Peely Peely to go up against Future.
Oh.
Jon Snow, Peely Peely. I bet that is an amazing game.
Oh yeah, definitely. And we just got updated.
Jon Snow 2-0'd Peely Peely. F's in the chat. Jon Snow must be good. Jon Snow must be good right now. Because I would have voted for Peely Peely in that one. So now it's going to be Jon Snow versus Future. Zerg versus Terran, I do believe. It's going to be a best of 5. By the time this is done, maybe we can get into one game of theirs, or maybe we'll just finish it here. I don't quite know.
Yeah. God, I'm very surprised. Congratulations, or, you know, shout out to Jon Snow. He's going to be going to the qualifying match. He hasn't quite made it yet. He's got Future to contend with, but I'm very impressed by Jon Snow taking out Peely Peely.
Yeah, that's nuts. Peely Peely, why you do me like this, man? He's probably like, Yoda didn't get to cast me. Let me lose, and then we'll come back to the next one, and then you guys can cast me. That's really what it is.
Yeah, I mean, Peely Peely, like, he's, you know, he's tuned into the broadcast before. He's rated us plenty of times. I'm sure he would have wanted to get casted, so, you know, we'll do that next time.
We got him.
Yeah.
He'll get his 5 minutes of fame here. Even though we probably casted him, like, 40% of all our casts have been about Peely Peely anytime he's there. We're not biased at all.
Not at all. No.
Not at all. But Peely Peely is the greatest player of all time. What if Peely Peely became one of the greats? Hopefully we'll see him in Korea someday. But none of these players here are in Korea right now. This guy in the bottom, actually top right-hand corner of Pillars of Gold LE, tied 1-1. This is a best of 5. He's from Sweden, Canada, playing for Sidestorm Gaming. It is Namshar.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Pillars of Gold LE, we have the Canadian Protoss player, the Blue Protoss, representing a Team Root Gaming. It is DisK. Can you believe that?
Bad job, Peely Peely.
in a couple of years, right? Your nieces and nephews, maybe even now, they're growing up and they're gonna be like, "What's a DisK? What is that?"
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm sure right now they're gonna be like, "What's a floppy disk?"
Oh no, 100%. They would have no idea what that is.
Yeah, no idea at all. It's hilarious. I think my oldest nephew nowadays, he's like 12 or 13. No idea what a floppy disk is. I love bringing up old stuff to him. He doesn't know anything about it.
Oh god, like floppy disk.
There's like Google and YouTube and stuff, so he's kind of hip. But mostly just like old video games. Like he'll look up like Luigi's Ghost Mansion or something on the GameCube. Did you ever play GameCube?
Oh yeah.
GameCube was tight.
Did
you know there was a certain button you could hit to make the GameCube sound different when it starts?
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if anybody in the chat knows that. I think you hold down the Z button when you start it. Because he always had this specific intro that was like, and it would like make a weird intro.
Yeah.
Little game hack for you guys there. And also on the Nintendo 64, there was a hack where if you lifted up the cartridge halfway, it would like unlock a bunch of cheats on Zelda.
Really?
Yeah.
That work?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, which Zelda?
Nintendo 64 Zelda?
There were two Zelda games. There was Ocarina of Time and there was Majora's Mask.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Okay. Interesting. Yo, Zelda, that was it back in the day. Just saying. And Super Smash Brothers.
Super Smash Brothers. It's the original friendship ender.
Oh god. Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to look up. I'm gonna try little by little, but apparently there's something if you lifted your games up, it would like short it out and give you some weird stuff.
Oh god, that was back in the day where like there are so many issues with consoles that like people are never gonna have to like deal with anymore, like blowing in the cartridge and stuff like that, you know, like
I miss those days honestly though, because nowadays it's like check your router, what's your internet connection, what's my ping, are the files corrupted, is there something wrong with the system, operating system,
right? Like
back then it was like, did you blow in it? Did you unplug it and plug it back in?
Right,
like the day before we started, I was like, dude, my Discord's all black. You're like, delete it and re-download it. Back in the day, it'd be like, just blow on it.
Yeah, just shake it a little bit, you know, like just take your monitor and just like jiggle it, you know, and it'll work.
Smack on the side if the jiggle doesn't work.
Oh god, right? Like the troubleshooting has gotten a lot more complicated as the time has gone on. I don't think it's worth
hilarious. Good times. Oh, all right. What do we have here? The Oracle opener once again. The 4-minute Roach Warren. Yeah, pretty basic. Is he gonna go Zealots again though?
So something.
No Twilight.
I could be crazy. Do you know what the button is to show upgrades? The key.
U. No, it's G.
G. Okay, nah, I'm just crazy then. All right, never mind.
Why? You thought he had some upgrades?
Yeah. I'm losing my mind. I thought I saw like borrow complete, and I was like, what? Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, you got it. We're getting there. All right. Are you gonna get the queen? It looks like he should.
Oh, he's gonna dive in.
Oh no! Rip. That queen has to be pretty careful now, though.
Yeah. Like I honestly, I think he probably could have committed, but he may have lost an oracle because of the spore.
Yeah.
Tough call.
Yeah, tough call. I want to see what he gets. He's going for the Forge and Twilight Council at the exact same time. He's getting Immortals out. No Twilight Council for a long time, so I don't know where he's doing with that money elsewhere. Is he going to make it third base? He did make the third base. I guess that's okay. I haven't seen this where there's no Twilight for this long.
Yeah, I imagine it's going to be for... Oh god, the Oracle has to escape. And it does, just barely. Gets 5 drone kills. And I imagine this is for Blinken plus... Oh no, okay, there we go. This is for Blinken +1 just because of the amount of gas that DisK has. And yeah, he's main dining over. He's got a decent probe count.
Yeah.
And we just be chilling.
Right. Yeah. We'll be chilling until then. Blink Stalker's coming up. Century Stalker Immortal build, I assume, here. And I looked it up, and it was with NES, SNES, and Nintendo 64 cartridges. That you can... it's called tilting it, and it kind of forces a glitch in the game.
Okay.
But yeah, so interesting fun facts here. You guys are learning so much from the CranKy Ducklings. That's what we're here for.
Oh god, yeah. Someone pointed out
so good from Namshar.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like Namshar has been on point with his scouting, whether it's just with regular overlords with speed or with this overseer. He just sees everything.
Now War Prism. Oh, it's the 2 oracles to the north going back in. I think he's gonna lose one. Oh my god.
1 health.
Like 0.1. 1 health?
1 health.
Why is this legal?
Oh my god. Meanwhile, we have a couple of roaches pushing across the map. They do get, cut up, sliced up with those sentries, with the force fields, but like there's no immortal here. Where's the army? Like this is a little bit scary.
are standing back and standing by, waiting for the call.
Oh god. I mean, but call him up. We need him.
The Immortals are right there at the ramp. Come down the ramp, Immortals, please.
Are they stuck?
He's like, nah, they got this.
No,
they're just chilling.
What?
He hasn't even tried to move him.
God.
Like, nah, I don't need it. I think he's trying to hide the count that he has, even though the Overlords are seeing everything.
It's it's a very high level move that we don't see too often. It's when you hide it and you intentionally lose a couple extra units. But the
future of StarCraft is going to be where they just stream the players' thoughts live. Because I would like to hear everything that's going on in their mind right now. Like, did he intentionally not hold, or was he prioritizing the force fields over bringing his whole army? Did he just forget?
That that could actually be the future of some kind of competitive gaming, right? Where like at the moment they have face cams. There's gonna be a time where we have we have a brain heat map, so we can see which sections of the brain light up when certain things happen.
Oh yeah, there's all types of studies that could go down, especially with StarCraft. I missed the eye cams; those were cool.
Oh yeah, those Did they do that for a tournament? The iCam? Did they?
Yeah, it was either Home Story Cup or it was maybe the World Championships or something last year. It was some big event where they showed the iCams.
Interesting.
I'm pretty sure it was the big global finals. I forgot what it's called already because it no longer exists.
The BlizzCon?
BlizzCon. There you go. Light knows because he's sad he never got to go to one.
Yeah, right. That was the only reason. I was like, yo, one day I'm gonna go to America just for BlizzCon, and it's gone.
Yeah. Now you just gotta come for the burgers.
Oh god. Now I'm gonna go to Mexico before I go to America.
Yeah. Now we gotta have the Home Story Cup Mexico. Copa de Casa.
Yeah.
What is story in Spanish? I think we've been over this.
Yeah, oh god, we have done this more than once.
Yeah, a couple times.
where we say all right, so Libre is book, and then
that's exactly what I went through. That same conversation in my head again.
Novela is tale or story, right?
Novel, yeah.
Yeah. Oh god.
Story is historia.
There's
story.
Cuenta is your retelling, like a cuenta, like a tale.
Yeah. Who knows?
Oh god.
El cuento. El relato. I guess that's report. I don't know. Either way, we're gonna have a Home Story Cup Mexico one day.
And I mean, this game, it may be coming to a close because these roaches, they denied a base over to the top left, and they're just going to keep pushing towards the other newest nexus. And okay, it looks like Namshar is backing off to the right.
I'm glad he added in a Viper here finally.
Yeah.
Now the thing here is DisK is not Namshar is just about maxed out, and he's got his workers that he needs. He's got his bank that he needs. He can trade out these roaches and make a whole. There it is, a bunch of lurkers. He's trading out just so we can get a crap ton of lurkers.
Yeah, and Namshar must have been listening to the stream because here it is. He was missing them before, but 3 Vipers with full energy going to be coming in, going to be able to yoink these disruptors. So DisK has to be so careful. He has to make sure he gets the feedbacks. Oh,
yeah, let's see how this turns out. I'm pretty sure Namshar. Oh, nice feedbacks. And he got the revelation out as well. What a guy.
There's only 1 Viper left with energy. No more high Templar.
Oh my god! He did not unburrow on time. He's been really good with his burrows, but I think throwing in the Vipers is a little too much for him to micro.
Yeah, it was a bit too much. So a good chunk of lurkers went down there. There is still a Viper with full energy, so he can still yoink some units in.
But what units does he yoink? The Disruptors or... Oh my god, the Disruptors are all going down. He did yoink the Disruptors. They actually didn't die. They're getting out of range. They came back in range of the Lurkers and went down. But with that, the rest of the Lurkers went down.
No detection! No detection! The Lurker's killing everything! The single Lurker!
He actually won the fight. And then he lost so much to that Lurker. Immortal, Colossus, that Lurker has 13 kills under his belt. What a hero.
Oh my god, like Namshar with the big brain play just before his overseer went down, he sniped the observer of DisK, and sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, Namshar also supply block though here, so it's still anybody's game. DisK didn't lose that 4th base that he had. Namshar's just got the whole map control.
Exactly, he has the whole map control. He has the creep highway going all the way to the newest base, and he's just pushing on in.
GG. Namshar takes game number 2. 3. Oh yeah, game number 3. His is the 2nd win. He's up 2-1 now. And with that, I have to use the restroom, so I'll wait till we get in the lobby.
Yep. Oh, good.
And I'll take off running. Boom. Hope you guys don't miss me too much while I'm gone for 5 seconds. All my fans out there in the chat, thanks for coming. No autographs, please. And what is the final map? Potentially the final map. Could be 2 more maps in here, but possibly just 1 map.
Yeah, we'll see if this can bring it back. I love that Namshar, he has been improving over the course of the series. Had a bit of a rockier start, but now, you know, he's incorporating things like Vipers and things of that nature, which is great.
Yeah. It would have been crazy if this was a double LM. We get to see more of it. Still, as soon as the only qualifier. All right, Light, what map is it going to be?
You're like, all right, time to throw it. How do you pronounce it? It's Jagannatha LE. And are you gonna go to the restroom? He's already gone. All right. We are just setting up in the lobby, getting ready for game number 4. Of course, we are here. We are joined by the man of the chickens, Chicken Man himself. So we have 2 English streams in this series. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised. I'm just going to quickly refresh. And Bel Air is the only other language streamer currently live. I'm very surprised that there's no Portuguese or Spanish stream going on right now. Typically, we have like Enki or Adrich or Romsley casting in Spanish, or in Portuguese, we have Cosmos or Rocklets. But yeah, instead, there's nothing. There's only English streams on Bel Air. It's very surprising to me. But I also know that the other language streams are going to be here tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow is the Latin American qualifier. Maybe they're taking a break, you know, making sure that they gather all their energy for that. The Latin American qualifier is a lot longer, and it's longer due to the fact that there are less qualifying spots. So the bracket goes for another round. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling. Yeah, I was just explaining that I'm just a little bit surprised that there's no Spanish or Portuguese cast.
Where are we at?
Yeah. Hello?
At the volume.
Hello?
I was like, why can't I hear you? What's going wrong?
Yoda, please. All right. We're good.
Yeah. All right. So what did I miss so far?
I was just, you know, filling time. I was just talking about how there's no other language streams today, like Spanish or Portuguese, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, I guess not too fond of the NA scene.
It's a bit weird. And it looks like we may have another update because Zombie Grub is out of stream, and I think she was casting a series. I don't know which one.
It'd be cool if she submitted the scores, but that's all good.
It's fine. All right.
Yeah, no updates quite yet. I'm pretty sure she was getting into Vindicta and Masa. Oh, we're here. All right. Chicken Man been following us the whole way through.
Yeah, we're here.
A good fight.
Yo, us fowls, us birds, we stick together, okay?
Us fowls. Does chicken count as a fowl?
Yeah, fowls. Yeah, they're
any bird.
I believe so.
It's not a migrational fowl. Upland fowl, as they call. Upland migratory bird. All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I believe this to be possibly the final matchup of the evening that we get to watch from start to finish. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, he is on match point, playing for Storm Gaming, representing Canada and Sweden. It is Namshar.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Jagannatha LE, we have the Canadian Protoss, the Blue Protoss, representing Root Gaming. It is DisK. He is not floppy.
DisK is looking a little bit DisK courage here. That's all you're getting from me today, guys.
One
it's day one, I'm taking it easy.
Oh god. One day we need a soundboard with the
oh yeah.
Yeah, with the drums.
That we need players to pick their own intro songs. Who cares if we get banned?
Oh god.
That would be great.
This is a dream.
Yeah, but yeah, basic opener here, nothing too crazy. Except for maybe the gas is a little late. Different way to take the gas here.
Yeah.
Circling speed is not going to be prioritized here, I don't believe.
I mean,
maybe faster, maybe queens.
Yeah, I imagine we're going to be getting to a longer, more standard game. Like, it feels like this map is a little bit longer. There are a lot of speed zones, but I don't know. I feel like you can be set up pretty defensively on this map. Like,
I feel like it's a really good muta map.
Ooh. Is Namshar the kind of player to go Spire against Protoss?
I ain't seen it yet. I have yet to see Namshar go anything too crazy besides roaches and hydras and lurkers.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, he's made it this far, so I guess it doesn't hurt to stick to what you know.
Yeah, he's mixed in like a couple of like more Ling Bane heavy compositions with +1 melee, which has been cool.
Yeah.
But nothing crazy.
Yeah, he's sticking to the tried and true Ling Bane, Roach Hydra. Always roaches though. I guess just Ling Bane only works in PvZ.
Yeah, it's typically not really what you want to be staying on against Protoss. But at the same time, Namshar, he hasn't really felt the need to switch things up too much.
The other game, those Bane run bys, freaking murdered so many probes, man.
Oh yeah, it was disgusting.
That's what lost in the game. DisK needs to watch out for that stuff.
Oh my god.
It was funny. He like blocked the wall with the pylon, immediately canceled it, but still had the wall wide open.
Yeah. It was really weird. Like just DisK slipping up a little bit, you know, a bit of building cancels and replacements and cancels. I hope he's not feeling too nervous. Again, this is the qualifying match. This is your final game, final series of the day. I hope he can, like, you know, shake it off and get into this, right? And hopefully take it to the ace match.
Yeah, and DisK just sticking to tried and true, never stopping. Oh, here we go. We got ourselves a ball game.
Yeah.
He killed the Overlord and is now comfortable with going for the double Stargate. What is he going? Is he going to go like triple Oracle and a Phoenix? Is he going to throw a Void Ray in there?
I think he's going to be boring.
Mass Phoenix?
Yeah, Mass Phoenix.
That's kind of fun to me. We haven't seen that in a while.
We haven't. True. I would have liked like Mass Void Ray, but Mass Phoenix, I'll allow it.
Yeah, I have not seen Mass Phoenix since the Void Ray upgrade came out. Since the Void Ray became OP. I've also seen a lot of Terran struggling with the Protoss Void Ray opener.
Oh yeah, definitely. The Void Rays have really switched things up in a lot of the different matchups. And we'll see, because when you go for double Stargate like this and you go into double Phoenix production, if you wanted to, you could switch into Void Ray production, like if your opponent is going mass roaches, which could be a thing. Again, like these Phoenixes can deal a lot of damage because Namshar, he's going to be lacking a little bit in the anti-air until he gets his Hydras out.
Yeah, and he's just now starting Overlord speed, which is a little uncharacteristic of Namshar.
Hmm.
We see him take it a little bit earlier, but for some reason he feels confident in what he made thus far. Which is the wrong choice. Now would be a good time to go Roach Hydra.
Definitely, like no Hydra Den whatsoever, and the Phoenixes, they're finally here.
He's even taking another base. Ooh, a couple Overlords are caught out in the open. Wow, this is just like Mutas on crack.
Yeah, oh, even a Queen getting picked up. There's not enough energy for a transfuse, so the Queen is going to be going down. The Overlords are under threats, and yeah, they just dive back in. Have to be a little bit careful because there are more Queens, and the Hydraless Den is halfway done.
Yeah, I mean, DisK really bringing it back here now. He has a chance to win. He's doing some good damage here. Obviously, this could still trade in favor of Namshar eventually, but as of now, DisK is finding some pretty good damage.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't believe he's lost a single Phoenix so far, just taking a little bit of damage here and there. He has to be careful not to overstay his welcome. Again, like, Hydras can do quite well against this, which is why DisK eventually does need to switch into something else, and he is throwing down a Twilight Council behind this.
Yeah, Namshar looking like he's going to take another base in the southeast corner of the map, but he has yet to actually make it into a base. It was just a single worker there. Okay, he lost one Phoenix finally. For all the Queens, though, it's not a bad trade.
Oof. Yeah, exactly. He prioritized the high energy Queens. He killed them first, and now every single Queen is going to die.
That was so many Queens right there. That was not the trade. He didn't even try and bring a Spore Crawler up behind it or something. I think he expected to kill that. And look at all these Overlords exposed right here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And to be fair, there are Hydras in production. I think 7 are popping out.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so there are enough, but a lot of Queens went down, and that's going to really hurt the creep spread that Namshar has been like so good at this series.
Well, I mean, yeah, but there's already creep tumors, and my favorite thing to do when Phoenix are flying over creep tumors is to expand them. They can't pick them up, they can't attack them.
It's true.
And you just creep tumor in their face, and there's nothing they can do about it. But yeah, he won't be able to put any more down. So if they do get stopped, that is the end of the line for a while. He's making 2 Queens right now, so he's not going to get back up to that high count of like 6 or 7. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we have a decent Hydra count, so the Phoenixes are going to have a harder time to find damage. They almost get caught out. But, you know, this, he's already working on the next step. He's expanding, taking his 4th base. We got a Robotics Bay on the way for either Colossus or Disruptors. Blink on the way as well. Like, this is nice.
Yeah, and he's going to go in for the scout. See it all.
Yeah, somehow, some way, despite map control being in favor of DisK, the Overseer gets all the way across the map and he's able to see everything.
That's got to be frustrating as DisK to have so many Phoenix out for defense, thinking nothing's going to get vision of you.
Yeah.
In your transition, and one Overlord just walks right in with no problem, unscathed, unscouted, gets right back out and goes home.
Yeah, it's actually going to make it home. Oh my god. And DisK was looking for it as well. He was out there trying to catch it.
Fortunately, just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And he was just expanding all over the map.
Yeah, that's the thing when you're a Zerg player and you go up against like a Mass Phoenix opener, is that, you know, you can spread creep unhindered. You can also expand unhindered. Like, you can, there's nothing to really stop the hatcheries.
That's the idea. When you see Mass Phoenix, it's almost like a battle cruiser. You know, you're going to lose some workers, so you expand extra. They can't really do too much against you expanding, and you just get a lot of workers and defense out. But we'll see what DisK does here. He's got the 4th base up, so it's not like he's really all in on 3 bases. He's getting upgrades now, and looks like he's going to take it into the late game.
Yeah, he's working on that AoE, so he's aware that his opponent is going for all these Hydras, so he's getting a decent anti-Hydra army. But Namshar, he's already working on Hive, so yeah, we'll see if he goes towards his lurkers. He's actually getting Vipers right now. I don't believe he has a lurker den, so he's just going Hydra Viper at the moment.
I don't mind that. I like Hydra Viper very much, but I always seem to struggle with these here laser drafts. What does he got for that? Well, nothing can really close the gap. He can just kite forever. He's really got to get like a full surround, and there's a bunch of Banelings morphing in. 41 Banelings.
Oh my
The
god.
Colossus are really good at taking out Banelings, in case you guys didn't know. He's got to get like a full 360 surround, come in from every angle, and hope that a DisK really just messes up the micro and lets the Banelings connect.
Yeah, I mean, DisK, like, he did a decent job at denying the creep here, but he does back off. Again, the scary thing is, here we go, the Vipers, they have a decent amount of energy, so they can just go in, and if the Colossus are a little bit exposed, they can be yoinked. It's going to be difficult because there are a lot of Blink Stalkers and Phoenixes as well to, like, snipe the Vipers.
Yeah, I would say vice versa. The snipers aren't very careful. Those Phoenix can gobble them up as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's going to gobble who here? We'll see. Yoinks, yoinks.
Oh, God.
Good. Colossus yoinks. Oof. Gets 2 of them and is now trying to close the gap. No Ravagers here. Wow, no Ravagers here. That's detrimental with these sentries thrown in. So many Banelings going down for absolutely free. A couple. Oh, he blinks to make a wall off from the Banelings. 2 more yoinks, 2 more Colossus. And Namshar gonna have to back off here.
Yeah, he doesn't want to stay too long. There is still 1 Colossus, and you can't underestimate the damage that 1 Colossus brings to an army, especially against Hydras. But Namshar, he traded pretty well. The Yoinks, they were on point.
Yeah, the Yoinks were on point, but Namshar, I don't know. DisK actually, I mean, he didn't really need that many Colossus. They did their job. They got rid of the Banelings, and then the Force Fields helped get rid of the Banelings. He's going for Storm now, which is great. If he throws in some Archons to tank for the Banelings, since the Colossus aren't really gonna ever be sustainable now that the Yoinks are in play. Oh, nice surround here. Good pick off.
Yeah, he's able to catch the Zealots. Meanwhile, DisK, he's expanding over to the right-hand side, throwing down a bunch of stack defense as well, able to secure his base. And I feel like I don't mind DisK army, especially with all this High Templar. I feel like eventually, though, he needs to get ready for that late game composition because Namshar is already there. He's got the Hive, he's working on the Spire, he's going to be getting Corruptors to help out with the Colossus. DisK eventually, he needs to throw down a Fleet Beacon. Like, he's going to need to switch into that you know, Sky Toss.
Yeah, pretty soon here. I think that's what we've been missing from him. In every game here that he's lost, he never gets a Fleet Beacon. We haven't seen a single Mothership Core.
There it is.
And he's getting it this time. He's got the double Stargate. Might as well. You know what? I honestly don't know why Protosses don't do it. I wouldn't mind seeing it, but if you got some Tempest here to deal with the Lurkers, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Oh yeah, definitely. It'd be a pretty good idea.
You know, like 5 Tempest and you one-shot the Lurkers there. The Hydras can't really close the distance. As to where Disruptors we saw, they get absolutely destroyed by Lurkers and Yoinks and Hydras.
Yeah, meanwhile, as all that was happening, we had a massive Baneling run by. It was able to kill 27 probes here to the top left and the bottom right. Meanwhile, DisK, he's counter-attacking with a lot of Zealots. DTs were able to take out one of the hatcheries as well.
And yeah, workers are now going down. Multi-prong harass. He's got the Vipers here, but what are they going to yoink? They have to double yoink. Oh, he gets them. He gets both of them. A single blinding cloud goes down. That is a good pick off for for DisK actually here. I think this is his opportunity to do some damage.
Yeah, definitely. Like, he's already killed a hatchery, but now with his main army, he can definitely push on in. He gets some lurkers for free, but has to be careful.
Oh man, with this little type of concave he's going for, these lurkers really aren't going to do too much damage. And yeah, they're not all kind of like evenly spread out, so there's just a couple doing damage and dying at a time. Banelings are closing the gap. 2 Banelings actually doing a whole lot of damage to this army. And now here comes Rest. Shield battery overcharge is being used here.
Yeah, and it looks like there are just too many lurkers from Namshar. Like, he's just been leapfrogging this entire time, you know, just borrowing a couple here and there, but oh god.
Yeah, these Disruptors are just very hard to actually get a decent connect on all the lurkers. He does clear up a good amount. There's no vision here in a DT for DisK, making Namshar disengage, but Namshar's looking pretty healthy. 86 drones, fat gas banks sitting at home.
That's the problem, right? Like, if DisK had those bases, like, he lost, like, essentially 2 Nexuses and 2 full mineral lines. If he had the economy, he could be utilizing that Fleet Beacon, but he just doesn't have the, like, he's just struggling so much to really switch into those Tempests or the carriers.
Yeah, and he hasn't even really been producing anything here. His bank is is decent, you know. He has a decent income, but he is running thin.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to get thrown here because, you know, if you get carriers, Hydras absolutely wreck them.
Yeah, like Tempests are kind of what you need, but they're, you know, they're very slow. Like, it takes a long time to maneuver around, and like Namshar's just all over the place.
Yeah, there's actually not too many lurkers right now, I feel.
Yeah, the lurkers are all
It's
across.
at 11. They're just all over the place.
Yeah, they're all across the map, so we're kind of ending up in another kind of base trade scenario again.
Yeah. Which went in DisK's favor last time, so we'll see how it turns out here.
Oh my god, yeah, but Namshar, he's committing hard to the base trade. He's sending everything he has across the map.
Yeah, I think he knows he can win. He pretty much took out all the workers of DisK. I think Namshar needs to go home right now. The Hive is in jeopardy. The Hive is going to go down for Namshar.
Yeah, the Hive is going to go down, all the tech as well, but I don't know if he cares. Like, at the end of the day, like, his army's fine. Like, he technically, he could just kill all the buildings, right?
Yeah, he could base trade.
Like, there's even detection, so DTs aren't going to do anything either.
There's a bunch of workers in the main of DisK that are just sitting there, not doing anything.
Yeah, they're just hiding right now. They're just trying to escape, and there are 2 disruptors, and there's some High Templar.
Oh, there's nothing that shoots here. He could have hit those with the Banelings.
Oh yeah,
nothing shoots here besides the High Templars. GG, and with that, Namshar has qualified himself in the first best of 5 series that we're seeing here for DreamHack Winter NA qualifiers. So far, Canada is wiping the board. Asuna and Namshar both winning. Vindicta Massa still going on, I believe, and Future Jon Snow still going, or Future Jon Snow commencing here. I can't believe Vindicta Massa is still going on. They must have just not reported the score.
Yeah, I'm very surprised by that. So I'm gonna quickly check.
Because Omnigrub got out of a game. I figured she was in that.
Yeah, I thought so as well.
Checking the bracket.